Alright everybody, let's get on with Shadowrun, episode 13. The final episode of this session that I compiled together. I guess technically it's yesterday now. The only illumination in the greenhouse comes from the dirty skylights, casting strange shadows. Boris is there. Come on in, just let your credit stick before we start talking. Time is money. What's your story? Pay me 100. What the hell? I'm in a generous mood. The name's Boris Orasco, at your service. I'm a fixer, which means if you want something, I can fix it, so you get it. With the proper monetary motivation added in, of course. I request but one thing from you. I've served time in Hollywood, so I'd appreciate it if you kept our business transactions to yourself. I'm looking for some information. Information is a commodity like anything else. I charge a flat fee of 500 Nuyen for all my info, Nuyen up front, so hack up my fee, and I'll spill all I know. Easy money, chummer. Boris watches the Nuyen roll off your credit stick. Gives one a warm feeling. But whatever, do you know anything about David Owlfeather? Son of a bitch with your awesome hat. That ranger who patrols the wilderness? You won't get to see him unless you have a visa, of which I have plenty in stock. Rarely leaves the Amerindian village he's stationed at, but he's okay. It's his brother who's a real dreckhead. Brother? Come on fast, Grimith. Yeah, Aragorn. A real fragging arrogant punk. I don't care for him, but I gotta make money. Last time here, he was talking about aiding Gandalf and a bunch of hobbits deal with the One Ring of Sauron, whatever the fuck that means. Haven't seen him since, and don't feel too bad about that. Though I do miss the creds. Yes, everyone, I realize what I just did there. Yes, people. I asked him about my brother. It just occurred to me that your brother wasn't here a while back. He came in using the name Owlfeather, though I never believed that was really his name. I believe he bought a bunch of shit from me. Like you could do. Anyway, I wouldn't have thought twice about it until some Rinraku hotshot started a bird dog. You got me on that one. Never seen the suit before he came looking for your brother. He had lots of higher protection, but he looked like the most dangerous of the bunch. His name was MS. He applied some pressure, but I didn't give up your bro, I swear. I didn't know nothing except what he bought. M must have gotten more info elsewhere. Thanks. Your mind mulls over this new information as you turn to leave. You are startled back to reality as a Rinraku strike team breaks into the greenhouse. They are aiming for Boris, who attempts to run for cover. The leader seems to recognize you and immediately instructs the team to take you down instead. Alright, our first is dealing with Rinraku. These are two relatively easy guys by Rinraku standards, but all things considered, this is a huge battle, and it went so amazingly well for me. Boris appears much more nervous now that he survived Rinraku's strike team attack. He does not let that get in the way of business, though, but I certainly do. Our work here is done with Boris. Nothing required. He sells some stuff, but it's nothing that's worthwhile enough for me to buy. I don't think. I might show off what he sells later. I might not. If you want to play this game, though, you're more welcome to explore that yourselves. But yeah, I totally expected Joshua or Phantom to go down there. Totally expected one of them to fall unconscious like I did in the Corp run. But that did not happen at all. Much to my surprise and pleasure. And hold on one moment. I'm sorry, everyone. Talking at the top of my voice must be how I function in modern day society. Anyway, lost my train of thought. I checked out Little Chiba in terms of medical healing, but that was pretty expensive. I decided just to use the damn medkits I bought. Yeah, Boris sells some things that can be interesting, but I don't think they're worthwhile. I may go back and, showcase that stuff later, though you guys are more than apt to, do that on your own time, if you can get a copy of Shadowrun. I'll leave that for you, the viewer, to explore. Anyway, now that we've completed that, the main quest branches opened considerably. We now have 3 paths that we can take to discovering everything. It starts off with 1 branch, then it splits off into 3, and eventually, once you complete all 3, it'll combine once more, fuse once again into 1, and you go on with the final aspect. So we're back here in Rinraku Arcology, which is just a quick way for me to get to Icarus Descending here in downtown Seattle. Now that we've chatted with Boris, we are able to meet with Caleb Brightmore. So at this point in the game, even without a high reputation, or an elf friend, you will be allowed to go through. Basically say, oh, hey, how awesome it is for you to have friends in high places. In the dark booth, you see a well-dressed elf. 2 bodyguards flank them. Name me an elf that isn't well-dressed, okay? I'm Caleb Brightmore. I know you're looking for me, and sad to say, I also know why. I'm truly sorry about your brother's death. He was a good friend. Tell me about Michael's last Shadowrun, man. That's enough sympathy. I appreciate it, but really, let's just move on. Michael's mission was to seek out a specific cave for an interested party. Sadly, I don't know much more than that. They were warned of the dangers in traveling through the wilderness, but ambushes aren't part of your typical forest. His team was traveling on restricted lands when they were killed. As a result, the scene of the crime was closed to me. I believe the official cause was listed as death from superior firepower. As to who's behind all this, again, I know very little. I was only the agent in his final contract. I received my orders from an elf named Frosty, who in turn took orders from someone else. Alas, nothing ever is as simple as it appears. I have been unable to learn more about her despite repeated attempts. As my reputation is not to bite the hand that feeds me, I would suggest you seek her out. I know she spends a lot of her time in the P-Barrens, so you might seek her out there. I'll now refer to those as either P-Barrens or Wargarble. That is all I can tell you regarding your brother. Is there something else I can do for you? Information, please, Caleb? All you must do is ask. I will answer as best I can. I also have some contacts who may help. If I have to offer them something to show you're serious, perhaps a MySpace webpage. Asked him for more questions answered, and he didn't have anything right now to help me. Tells me about a contacts. The first guy, Sergeant Chillcut, is pretty blarg. Kip David, though, I highly recommend nabbing him. He sells a Fairlight Excalibur for cheaper than you can find one in the crime mall. Unless you have insane negotiation skill and a special deal at the crime mall, which I may talk about later on. Caleb Brightmore is your high-end guy. He offers you tons of money, very dangerous Matrix runs. Very dangerous runs against Rinraku Corporation itself. We'll not be dealing with him until we get much more powerful. Yeah, trust me. I might be crazy enough to go into the Mitsumasha or whatever, but I'm certainly not fucking crazy enough to do a run on the big R right now. Here I'm checking out prices of various cyberware I can buy. I'm not too interested in buying anything right now. I just wanted to keep those prices in mind as a frame of reference. I really want to get another cyber deck. So here we go, another cheap ride to Penumbra District to save some time. Orc Armband really helps in saving time, folks. I highly recommend getting it. I mean, you can fork over to 20 or 40, but if you're pretty obsessive about maintaining as much money as you can, here we go. By the way, here's the Steed of Reed. We are meeting him again, not necessarily to do a run, but to ask some questions. So I need some questions answered, which he hates. Tell me about a Johnson named Orange Julius. Please. That no-account dwarf. Why would a flashy gentleman like yourself bother with a piece of trash like that? Have you ever met a dwarf you could trust? I rest my case. Do you know anyone by the name of MS? Sure, M is a Rinraku man, used to be a project manager. I hear he's been in the doghouse lately. Something to do with this project getting fouled up. Hear he's been running up quite a tab at Club Penumbra since. Interesting information. Now let's try to see if we can get a run here from Mortimer Reed. So yeah, folks, you may notice that I would gloss over some names like MS Mako Sochu, Mako Sochu. Not sure. You guys, I'm sure, will love to, inform me with your erudite knowledge and what have you. Like I've been informed by so many other names. But at this point, I'm kind of treating this like Romance of the Three Kingdoms, where I'm just like, if I say the names, I'm just going to constantly mispronounce them, and I'm just going to accept it. So either you accept what I do here and gloss over the names with Wargarble and P-Barrens and the Wilderness and what have you, or I slaughter the name and make you want to cringe every fucking time. It's your call. Maybe you can stop watching the series. Maybe I can stop recording the series. How awesome would that be? Like, due to my inability to accept other cultures and the way they pronounce words, I've decided to give up on everything forever. Yeah, folks, I decided to move on with my life. So should you. So here we are doing another run for Mortimer Reed. By the way, he can offer some more information as well. You know, whenever things come along, the Johnsons can help inform you about where to go next if you just ask some questions. It's not that hard. Like, for example, we got a tip about MS, and we could go visit him at Club Penumbra, but what happened there would kick my ass. Rest assured. Let's break here into this data store here in the hopes that we can find what we need for the Shadowrun here. Alas, it is blocked by a barrier. Thankfully, the whole damn ice in the node is pretty weak in general, so Phantom is able to be all flashy and show off and everything. Starburst, go! And it's a success. Fucking imagine that! I'm a cat. I'm a cat. Unfortuitously, this is not what we required. Except for the fact that it was shit. So, I completed the Shadowrun. See? And I decide, you know, that's only a green data store. I want something more valuable, and I think there are more valuable data stores hidden behind this. So let's break into this. Deception fails, it's guarded by a barrier. Attack evaded, god damn it. Attack evaded, stop doing that, you cheat. Failure. Tar pit. Yeah. I forgot that the data store was actually what I needed to accomplish. So in that case, heading there, I could have totally avoided this entire thing. If I wasn't in the pursuit of more valuable data, I could have just plugged out right there. Wouldn't have lost my tag program, everyone. I'm laughing right now because of my mistake in forgetting what I did in the video, which is great. Doing this off the cuff is totally a wonderful idea. I approve wholeheartedly. But the fact that I lost the attack program again, yeah. Whenever I paused on the pause menu there in cyberspace, I you motherfucking sons of motherfucking bitches. Like, oh no, this simple matrix run. Wait, let me check on that. I don't have a fucking attack program. It's like, what the fuck? You gotta be fucking shitting me. The only advantage of that now is that I have so much money that I can just, I can buy the damn thing again. But in the process, I mean, that's gonna set me back some cash that I was gonna use on, you know, doing things like, I don't know, buying another cyber deck. Because it's not like the smart links or anything prohibited me from buying those quickly either. No, of course not. Here we are in Microtronics, because it's right here, the legal store in the Rinraku Arcology. Find the attack program back up to level 3 again. I could have upgraded Deception to level 3 and left attack at level 2, but I think having the attack higher is more valuable, considering how Phantom here seems to have more of a problem with that. Around 1/3 of the nodes you meet in the game are going to contain a barrier or black ice. The other 2/3 are going to be guarded by things that you can deceive. That's something for you folks to keep in mind. Just interesting facts. I do believe that's about the right ratio of that, at least from my experiences. Could be a bit higher, but I don't think it is. I stumbled on barriers quite a bit. Anyway, now, because I left the Matrix too early for the tar pit to properly register or some dumb shit like that, you guys notice what just happened there? The attack program vanishing from my, action bar there? Yeah, I got no idea what the fuck happened. That was pretty interesting, though, and this is even more interesting. This system, to my knowledge, the CPU has a barrier guarding it, and a barrier guarding it, and a killer, after the barrier has succeeded in doing an active alert. Instead, because I left the system that activated the tar pit so fucking early, I guess a black ice was hiding behind that tar pit, and for whatever reason, I bugged out the game. And all of a sudden, now I'm motherfucking fighting black ice here. I believe I've discussed black ice before. It, along with barrier, is something that you cannot deceive. Instead of attacking your Matrix Silver server persona, it attacks your character directly. If he loses all of his health, then he's kicked out of the Matrix and falls unconscious, and hopefully you have a way to heal him. So, yeah. I've never had that happen before. In all my time I played Shadowrun, I certainly don't remember that happening before. Pretty interesting situation. Definitely made this video whole levels more interesting than I wanted it to be. Fuck this shit. Zap! Force lightning. Oh! Also, by the way, folks, you noticed that program? Yeah. I was looking over at Notepad while attacking the Black Eyes, and I noticed I misspelled the word. And I was like, God damn it, I'm not having this motherfucking humiliation go down on this goddamn video. So, I fucking snapped. You done it wrong! Of course, this was not my fault at all. That's past Grimith's fault. It wasn't my mistake. Oh, son of a bitch. This fucking video was all levels of fucking interesting, children. I mean, the fight at Boris's greenhouse, talking with Caleb Brightmore, getting my attack program sucked up by Tarpit, and having that because I jacked out of the system too soon, somehow glitch the next Matrix system I go into and have a black ice pop up somewhere where it should not have, because this system node does not have a black ice in it. We've seen it before, like 4 or 5 times over the course of this session. And I don't know how many times over the course of this goddamn series. That should not have been there. No. Barrier killer. Or blaster, or whatever. There was no black arts hiding behind it. I would have said it. Seriously. If that thing was more powerful, that would have forced me to jail. And I would have had to do a run again. If the next time we do a run on the system, fucking pay attention. I'll wait for the damn computer to, like, make an active alert. Maybe I won't. But you fuckers pay attention. Goddamn Vincent, like, I'm fucking piggybacking on your goddamn motherfucking cyber dick, and I'm gonna sabotage you. And then I fucking wrote program. Would you like to see the program? Step 1, fucking loser attack program, you stupid son of a bitch, phantom helldecker. Step 2, black eyes, fucking shit, fucking cockball. What the fuck? What the motherfucking shit, Shadowrun? It'd be cool if, like, maybe these corporations that you kept attacking, like, upgraded their ice. But I know that doesn't happen in this game. It didn't. Shadowrun did not fucking get an update over the course of the past 16, 17, what the fuck years. Fast Interactive, I don't even think exists anymore. And they're like, we're not fucking upgrading this game. It doesn't, like, fucking Ninja connect to my fucking PC and, like, magically edit my fucking ROM off my fucking cartridge. That's not the fucking issue. What the fuck? Fucking ninja son of a bitch, black eyes. Skates. And of course, to fucking make matters so much better, look how much money I got from selling data there. Wow! If you combine that with those Matrix runs, I might just kinda sorta break even almost on buying the level 3 attack program. And then use a little black ice. See? This is great. If I ever get motivated enough to get pissed, it can still happen. Meanwhile, on the video screen, I can keep playing the game. It's like productivity. Fucking shit. Goddamn balls. Fucking ninja ass, black eyes, fucking... Excuse me. Oh man, that wore up the throat right there. But getting angry sometimes does that. Don't understand how my father could have gone through so many years of yelling so damn much at everything and everyone. Ah, I'm angry. Ah, give me another beer. Ah. And his voice is none the worse the wear for it. Meanwhile, me. I mean, I'm fuck snapping at less trivial things than he has over the course of his life. Whatever. Oh, that was good. So yeah, this video was certainly eventful and interesting. I'm gonna lay down my glass of milk now. Oh, soothe the throat. Bring down the savage beast. Going into frenzy mode. Ah, somebody set me on fire. That's right. Referencing Vampire White Wolf's VTM there. Yay. Reviewing all my tips and clues here just at the end for those of you folks who are interested in seeing all of that. And next session, I probably won't continue along the main quest path, but I'm one of the main quest paths. I'm not sure though. Have to think about that whenever I get started playing. I hope you folks enjoy the series though, the show, and are looking forward to seeing more adventures with Joshua and Phantom in the realm of what the fuck dub. I'm Grimith, and I was your commentator for these videos. I'll talk to you all later. Bye-bye.